Okay, I'm going to give a little demonstration on how we can simulate a weld tool in MBX version 5 because we don't have a weld tool there. We had a student who was watching a video using Hatch 2 digitizing software in which the teacher was using the weld tool to combine some objects. And so this is how we can make it work when you do not have a weld tool. So what I've got on the screen is two different examples. And what I did in this one here is the one we will talk about first. I drew a rectangle using the digitized toolbar rectangle square shape. And then I made a circle and I put it into the corner, and then I used over in our layout toolbox, we've got a little function that's called our little mirror and copy function. So once you select an object like this little circle, you can come over here to your mirror and copy both. What I think I'll do is actually get rid of most of these circles so that I can demonstrate this properly. All right, so I select my first little circle that I made and I position it, let's position it in the reference to the rectangle wherever it is that we want it, and then come and use your mirror copy both button. So when I do that, I can just simply move my cursor around until I like the position where it's duplicating my little circles so that they're all around that rectangle. And there we have it. Next thing I'm going to do is come over to the object toolbar or drag a box around this and select all of them, right click on them and group them together. Then come back over into Advanced Digitize in this program or wherever your Create Outlines and Offsets tool is at, select it. And you're going to try to make an outline here. So we just want a single run outline and we want it to encompass all of the objects that we have selected. So let's say OK. And if you look over here in the toolbar, we have got an outline shape that is around all of those objects we created. Now what we're going to do next is select that new outline, come up and turn it into a fill on our toolbar. And there we have basically an item that is looking like it has welded all of these objects together. And it is an object, so you can do whatever you want with it. The next example was this one here where you were just making a rectangle that you wanted some rounded corners in. In essence, we did the same thing here. What I did is I created two rectangles. All right, so I'll just pull them apart so you can see what they are. The first rectangle is how wide do you want your rectangle to be, and the second one is how tall do you want it to be. So that's what I did there. I'm just going to stick them back together, and then I made the little circle to stick in the corner. I used that same mirror copy tool over in the Create Outlines and I put it into the corners, and now what I've got, if you look at it carefully, is two rectangles and four circles, and we're going to make this into a rounded corner rectangle. Once again, just draw a box around all of your objects, right click, group them together, come on over to your Create Outline and Offset tool, select the one that's going to combine all the outlines together, say OK. A new outline has been created. Let's come on down to our sequence bar and select it, turn it into a fill, and there you have a welded object. So you can experiment with doing this with all kinds of shapes and just see what results you can find. And really what the key is that once you have put all of these objects together and combined them, when you're in your Create Outline and Offset tool, you're going to want to use, you'll want to use the one that's putting everything together into a common outline. You have other choices as well to experiment with. So I hope that you have fun with this and that I've taught you something about how to simulate a weld tool. Okay, thanks for watching the video. Fabiola Martinez here. Bye for now.